What's your name, bro? Andy?
Yeah.
What's your name, bro? Your motherfucking name ain't no goddamn Andy, nigga. What is it? Hyunmoo. Are you getting your ID out? Yeah, let me see this. Where the names at? This you?
That's me.
Congratulations on your weight loss journey. Jesus Christ, you got a fat head on this. You were 210 pounds? Yeah, you were 85 kilograms and 181 centimeters. And how much you weigh now?
155.
155?
Yeah.
How many kilograms is that?
Like 60, 55, something like that.
Hold on, let me ask the fucking rocket scientist. What did you say your name was? Andy?
Yeah.
Why'd you pick that? There isn't an A on this entire ID. Toy Story?
When I was a kid, I was the tallest kid in class.
When you were a kid, you were the tallest kid in class?
I was in Asia, right? I'm 6 foot tall, so, they say Asian.
Tell me the truth. You're going to start the truth off with that you're a tall Asian?
I'm a tall Asian.
Shut the up.
A is the first one, Andy, and I said, all right, I'll take that.
So you chose Andy so that your name would get called
I
first?
didn't get chosen. They gave me Andy. So
Who gave you Andy?
some white lady at the office.
A white lady named you Andy? Here? They do that here? Are you kidding me? The principal names the Asian children? Just taps them on each shoulder like, Andy. Not Andrew. She just hit you with a nickname right on top.
I get this shit all the time, too. They're like, oh, your name is Andrew, right? I'm like, nah, it's Andy.
No, your name is not Andy. It's whatever the you want it to be. That white lady. This nigga went to Hogwarts and got his ass sorted. I'm a Hufflepuff and my name is Andy. Your name is Hyunwoo? Hyunwoo. Last name Kim. Hyunwoo Kim. That don't sound nothing like motherfucking Andy. Bro, just pick what name, if you could pick any name on earth, what would it be?
Andy.
No. If you could pick it. The white lady told me so. That's not how the world works. It's not. I know you want that much power, but it does not work like that. You can pick your own name, Mr. Are you Korean? What are you? Korean? Yes. If you can own a store, you can make your own name. Don't act like they don't own the stores. If you can pick any name, there's 25 other letters. What would your name be? You got no idea. Hey man, can I name you? Let me see. Oh. Well, let us see.
I swear to God, you'll throw some pots down the stairs and I ask you a name.
No. Your name's not going to be a sound. It's not going to be bing, bang, bang, bang. You want an American name? You liked Andy this whole time. Some white woman made it up. What about me? Can I? Well, how about you name him? He's you. Who does he like? Is there any other name you wanted to yell out when you were busting? You're like, oh my God, Sean! Oh, Sean Woo. I like Daniel. He went in the lion's den and came out victorious. Turn your face to me right here like this. I want to make sure the camera can see you. We're going to break the goddamn internet. Oh, don't drop that. Can you see that? You zoom in and twist that. This shit right here about to break the internet. I ain't never had I ain't never had an opportunity to name a grown-ass man. I'm going with Daniel for now. I'm going to come up with some other shit halfway through the rest of this. No, I don't know where I'm at, man. I'm excited about this show. We got to name him. Can I get some suggestions from that? Barack. Hold on, sir. I wasn't even looking at you. I was pointing. I want this section to just yell out a name. Charles. Can you see him? You want to give him an old black uncle name? Okay, what about this section? What y'all got? Ash? Like the Pokemon guy? He got to catch them all? No, I don't like that. Because Ash is also on kneecaps and elbows. We don't want to name shit like that. What about this section over here? What y'all think? Ooh. Denzel? What do you say? No, you got. It's gonna make sense. He said, "Do I get to pass if my name's Denzel? Can I say Nick?" Is that what you're asking me? If I have a black name, can I say Nick? Goddamn! So goddamn! Shut your goddamn ass up! Why didn't you block that? You're Asian. You should have been like, your name gonna be Ip Man with me. Gay dudes. We have a name from the couple there. Spencer. Ooh. Yo. Spence. My. Shut up, man. He reached up too. He was like, Nick. I'm fucking with Spencer for you, bro. Hell yeah. Do you get to say Nick? Not with me here, but I'm sure you already sing it in the songs, and you probably say it when ain't nobody around. You be like, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. You up with somebody? I'm a good matchmaker. He said, I'm trying to. Are you listening? This part is love. It's gonna be some, but your heart gotta be in this part. This is the real part.
I'm just trying to kick it.
He said, I'm just trying to kick it. Okay, is there any women in here just want to kick it? Exactly. Is he on the screen? Is that why nobody jumped at him? Can you show him? Can you lighten it up? I want to see more facial features. You look like the bad guy from Sonic the Hedgehog. That's Dr. Robot Dick. I'm just trying to kick it. What's your name, bro? I'm gonna hook you up with somebody. I'm gonna try. Chris? Say it again. Chris. You got a lisp? I could have set this up better if I tried to pay a to sit down. His name is Chris. Say suffering succotash. The lap gonna be wet. Suffering succotash. You got that Mike Tyson mouth, huh? What do you do for a living, Chris?
Homeless outreach.
Homeless outreach? You can't even say your job. Do they take you serious? When you're like, you guys want to get off of the streets? We have some houses out. We have some houses out in the riverside. We have houses out in the riverside. You gotta take the one you gotta get on the freeway, go out on the riverside. You got your houses. They're like, get out my motherfucking tent, bitch. They zip. Oh, that's some bullshit. Hey, you know how f***ed up it is to have a speech impediment? You can't say your own name. I saw it way too fast. What's your name? Chris? I'm sorry, what? Christopher. How young are you, Christopher?
40.
You 40 years old. Outstanding. And you ain't got nobody? I mean, you by yourself on the road. Did you buy all them seats right there? You... Damn, Chris. Chris ain't got no bitches. We got to get him somebody. Any single women in here say yay, yay? Okay, let's just... Irregardless of Chris. Y'all didn't say shit because y'all saw Chris. Y'all were like, shit, I'll be single. Hell no, that's f***ed up, Chris. If you single, say yay, yay. That was a lot more now that you're not in it. Did that hurt your feelings? I see your feet patting the floor. You're like, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. It's cool, no, it's cool, it's cool. This shit. Piece of shit. F*** you, Nate Jackson. He said he's trying to f***. Ladies, y'all ready for that? Lispy. I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust. I'm about to have an orgasms. So serious. Whose is it? Whose is it? It's yours, Chris. That's not how I say it. You want me to have a list too? I'm sorry, Chris. No, you deserve better from me than that. I'm sorry. Damn. Homeless outreach. Well, you have a big heart, man. Thank you for doing that work. Now, you brought a whole dog in my show. And say you're white without saying you're white. Why you got on headphones? I'm too loud? He got sensitive ears? Who are you with? Black people, look at this shit. Black people, look at this shit. Okay? White people, this is shit we be talking about. You crazy as hell, you don't think she kissed that dog in the mouth. That goddamn dog on the whole outfit. What's his name? Lulu? It's a little girl? Is she okay? She gonna show me the... It's a girl, look. Lulu like, bitch, I'll leave. Hey, Lulu. Hey. That's that motherfucker from Men in Black. That's Frank. Go ahead and put him back on. I want to be full volume. I love dogs, man. I don't want nothing to happen to yours. Now, does it serve a purpose? It's a service animal, right? What service does he provide? She. PTSD, post-traumatic, sucking that. Ooh, that the old auntie up. Okay, auntie, I see you. Little church lady. She was like, What's up with y'all? This a family? You by yourself? How you say? I'm all right. You want me to hook you up with somebody? She said, I mean... Why you do that? Ain't even no hair on your head. She ran her finger through like 5 cuckabugs. A cuckabug is a nap. It's a ball of hair that hasn't been brushed or combed. Make sure the white people on the same page. It's soft though? Let me see. Is it soft? You don't know who you fucking with. Let me see how soft it is. Let me see. It's soft. Please tell me you got when I jiggled her head. She took it too. It's called grippable. You're in line. That motherfucker ain't just serious. Little tennis ball head. That's the most disrespectful shit I've done on stage in my life. He thought I was just gonna rub it. Nah. What's your name, Grip? Huh? Rihanna? Nice to meet you, baby. Do you want me to hook you up with somebody? Or we go together now that I grabbed your hair like that? She said, oh, most definitely, I bet. So is these y'all friends or sisters or something? Y'all look at cousins? That's wonderful. And you knew what this was? He was like, let's go down there and watch this. Oh, I know she didn't know. Look how she's looking at me. She like, you about to fuck with everybody down here? This is setup. Your cousin set you up. He's fucked up. Just so you know, when she bought the tickets, this is called the roast zone. She's like, bitch, you got me in the roast zone. I'm in a zone for getting roasted. You know I don't want nobody talking about me. It's your birthday gift? Happy birthday. How young are you? 33? Girl, you look good. Got good skin and shit. Mm-hmm. What you be putting on your face to keep it so smooth? Vaseline? That's it? That's an old school secret. That's the second time I heard that. I had this Uber driver. She looked like she was 28. She was like, you know, I'm 77 years old. I was like, God damn, what you put on your face? She was like, Vaseline, we always do that. I said, I bet you got the plug, huh? You got the big tub. Put it this way, I ain't gonna never run out. I was like, damn. So what's your name, Vaseline? Dominique, it's nice to meet you. So you got a lot of Vaseline at the house? You leave it in the bathroom or is it on your nightstand? Both? You got, how many places do you got Vaseline in the house? 3? What's the third place? Downstairs? So you got a 2-story house? She like, don't move, I got your ass, don't move. Mm-hmm. Talking all that shit at the show. And now for my skin. We'll be up here 80 minutes, so if anybody thought this was going to be a quick one, you might as well call your babysitter now. I've been grinding 20 goddamn years to do this, so you're going to get a whole show out of me, you hear me? Timbre, is there a country of origin behind that? Is that like Swahili or something?
So my name.
Your name?
A conjugated Spanish version.
It's the conjugated Spanish version of Timbre. So all you did was add a roll? It's like in English it's Timbre. In Spanish it's Timbre. That's some bullshit. What's up with y'all? Is this love right here? Y'all look kind of good for each other. This your fiance? Oh shit, y'all, you about to make it real. Is that onyx? Black diamond? Yeah, that's onyx. I ain't never heard of no black diamond. Does that cost more than a regular diamond?
It was like you could buy a car.
You could buy a car with that? What kind of car though? Where'd you meet her at?
She used to be a recruiter for one of my job sites.
She was your employee?
No.
They were partners. So I staffed for his company.
So either way, you was off limits. Like he shouldn't have been down there trying to holler at you. There's 2 companies and he run one of them and you work for the other one. He asked the other dude, like, what's up with recruiter shot?
He was my aunt's boss.
He was your aunt's boss? Damn, so that's nepotism? Your auntie got you your job? You look ethnically ambiguous. I was struggling with what nationality you might be, but now that I understand that your auntie gave you your job, I think you're white.
I think you are.
So
You're mixed.
adopted. My birth name was LaShanta Sade Netzel.
Wait, so you're mixed with what?
So my dad is African American Indian, and then my mom is German and Polak. She's Metzel.
Damn. Polak? I never heard of that. I usually get that when I don't want catfish. I get that. Because it's a lighter, flakier, it's a thicker meat when y'all don't eat Polak out here? So you said that you were adopted? What's your name now? Julie. So you used to be mixed, and then you got turned into a white woman. Right, but then them nostrils set in about puberty. You was like, I see the African American. What'd you say your real name was? LaShanta? Sade. So you just changed your name. You hear this? You don't got to keep living like this, Timber. Wherever she went and changed her name, you need to follow her down there and get. You need a new name. It'd be like you be a Cole Melissa. You don't got to be Timbra, Timbra Buford, bruh. You're not gonna ride that out. You can have a whole better life than this. Is that a child? Oh Lord, that's a little boy. And what's the age limit in here? How old is he? 10. Bruh, you brought a 10-year-old to my crazy ass show. He's 9. You try to round up. This ain't no buffet. He shouldn't be in here. I'm gonna destroy him as he gets older. He's gonna remember that. He's like, at school. At school. There's nothing we can do to keep this from happening. Little kids are sponges. He's gonna be at school. Teacher, am I trade compliant? Remember when we were young? Everybody was like, that's that. What's your name, little boy? Huh? One more time. Henry. You got an old ass name. Are you named after your great granddaddy or something? Y'all named that little boy Henry 9 years ago. Is there a motivation for Henry? Is there? He's your stepson, so you don't feel responsible for what he's exposed to. Jesus Christ! I just faked the shit out of Kathy. That happened. There's nothing I can do to take that back. In the lobby after the show, Henry was gonna be like, "Hey, Raul." Well, I was like, "Shut the fuck up, little kid." It's Henry. I'm gonna do my shit too. I don't give a fuck if he's 9. He's got to learn today. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Everybody clapping right now is a little bit of a piece of shit. You're like, yeah, f them kids, yeah. That's with Milwaukee. And how did a child get in this? He's 9. I thought it was, an adult thing. He must have been in his mom's outfit. Like, I think that lady had a kid on her. No, she didn't have a kid. She got big ass legs. So Henry, what grade are you in? 3rd. He ain't even got no hair yet, bruh. 3rd grade is crazy, fam. Is he gifted? Like, is he accelerated program? Okay, so he's 9, but he thinks like he's a little older than that. He talks like he's grown. I'm just trying to salvage this. Who the fuck brings a 9-year-old to a Nate Jackson show? You got to be. Henry, do you watch my stuff? Where'd he go? Oh, I lost him. He's that little. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I was looking 2 seats behind him like, he's gone. Where'd he go? Henry, you watch my TikToks and shit? This your first time being here or out of the house in general? How come they didn't just leave you at the house and turn on Fortnite? Like the rest of these responsible parents. So this your step baby. Who's the dad? Where he at? You left your husband at home and grabbed Henry. Is this the outcome of a heated argument? Your husband was talking shit. You're like, mother, I don't have to take you. You got 2 tickets. So what the fuck are you gonna do? Henry, get the fuck up. Let's go. Get the fuck up, Henry. Get out of the tub. He was like, Mom, I'm 9 years old. I'm in the tub, Mom. Where do you want to go, Mom? F***ing 9. I don't have hair on my testicles yet. Henry trying not to laugh, but them neck muscles is flexing like shit. Henry, what's your stepmom's name? Yell it out real loud. Skylar? Okay. I want everybody in here to acknowledge that Skylar is a terrible mom. Holy shit, Skylar. Mother's Day's coming up. I hope he takes your shit in your bed. You all right, man? You coughing a lot, bro. You got 3 more coughs and we putting a mask on your ass, man. I think COVID gone, but if you the last one with it, I don't need it to re-up on me. This your wife? What's going on with y'all? That's your wife? How long y'all been married?
6 years.
6 years? That's fantastic. Y'all Mexicans? Oh, okay. Seis años. How many kids y'all got?
1.
You got 1 kid in 6 years with a Mexican marriage? Y'all give it up for them for safe sex. I thought if you marry a Mexican girl, you get a kid just right when you get married. You be like, I do. They be like, and here you go. Feliz cumpleaños. What's your name? Tony. Tony, it's nice to meet you, man. And was it Derek? Michael? Nice to meet you, Michael and Tony. And so y'all served in the military? No, just wearing Kelly Green, just cause. I see what we're doing tonight. I see this one of them shows where the white people are gonna be a little crazier than the black people. I see. I see what this is. Is that how Baton Rouge is? Just in general? Oh, look at the black. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Seriously, the white people are crazy out here. So Tony, what do you do for a living, man? Yeah, but that's not specific enough for the type of engagement that we're having in front of over 1,000 people. Your ugly ass. You work for who? The Department of Justice. Doing what?
I'm a special agent. I investigate fraud and abuse of elderly people.
Oh, shit. You investigate fraud and abuse of elderly people? Well, don't watch the last video I posted, because I abused the shit out of that old man. But I thought, because of the wristband, I'm like, that's what he want, baby. Shit. And so what do you do, Michael? You work for the sheriff's office? So you the police. Why didn't you say that instead of the way you said it, like you might be like a secretary or some shit? You're a goddamn cop, sir. Now I'm nervous. I don't know about everybody else. Shit. Make sure I ain't doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing. I'm not finna drink all of that and drive. You do look like you drink, though. Is that a thing? Look, he's like, he be f***ed up, bro. You ever get fucked up with him and drive home from the bar and he turn the lights on? They're not gonna pull us. So you work for the sheriff's office. That means you a sheriff too, huh? Hello? Why are you answering me all slow and shit? Are you inebriated? Have you had more than 2 drinks this evening? Look at the light, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what y'all asses be doing to us. Look at the light, Michael! How many alcoholic beverages have you had this evening, sir? Don't cough, answer. Shh, look like your taillight's out. Get out the goddamn car. Motherfucker. Whose cocaine is this? He ain't the only police. Anybody else a police? Right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, run! Jesus Christ. This must be the night to do some crime. Everybody in here. That brother got scared. He was like, shit. How the f*** he mad at this girl? You pick these motherfuckers, you got me seeing them next to my police, bitch. I'm gonna come support you and have fun and giggle and shit. You about to get us tased in this mother. You a cop too? You look kind of dumb in the face. You do, like your face don't carry intelligence like that. You smarter than your face? You've been dealing with that your whole life, huh? You gotta tell people, don't he look dumb? Remember when Babu Shay came back hot time? Babu Shay, what a boy! You just don't have an intelligent face. I'm sure you gotta speak and say big words to people at first. Like, what in the surreptitious is going on? He's gonna kill you and get away with it. You better stop yelling out. Ain't no QR code for that. Your ass will just be gone. He'll be at the show next year with a whole new chick. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her, man. So you a sheriff as well? City? Somebody say, oh, shit. The city cops. They got your ass? Mm-hmm. You, the big dirty one. What's your name? Yes. Brad? B-R-A-Y-A-D? Then why you say it like that? It's just Brad. Brad. My name is Brad. All right, Brad. How come you don't like the city cops? No, go and tell this whole room, people. There's only 14 cops in here. Go ahead and tell them. I don't even know what we need security for. Y'all can go home. There's enough police in here to f around in Montgomery. And this folding chair. So you a cop too? You must do the paperwork. You don't look like you chasing no niggas down. You look like you look like you read hella fast. You have the right to maintain What's your name, man? Huh? Wait till I finish talking. Huh? Ty? Kyle. Okay. Why you do that with your hand? You know what that shit means, don't you? You too. That's for the deaf people. You know what that shit means. You. He just said that. He think he's slick, right, Sheriff? Yeah, you saw that. Mother. Who you work for, Kyle? You work for the city or the sheriff? So you know him? Oh, there's more than one sheriff office down here? Why? It ain't that big down here. Y'all only need about 2, 3 of them. Look, shit, it's Baton Rouge. I can't even see who said it, but it sounded like black girls. Shit, period. We need them. Out of here, it's Baton Rouge, bitch. It's Boosie weekend. You got us up. It's Boosie weekend, bitch. Mardi Gras tomorrow. We need all the pow-pow. Do you remember when you first seen that it wasn't there no more? And like what emotion was connected to where it might be? No, just for the sake of me trying to hang on. What happened? So you got up one morning and you got out the shower and you wiped the fog off the mirror. You were like, what the I gotta stop eating bleach. Like what? I didn't get you at all, huh? You look like a penis. You good? All right. They showed him. All the ball men were like, wait a minute. What makes him look like a pee-pee? What's your name, pee-pee man? I could guess it? Is this a challenge? Hold on, I'm taking suggestions from the crowd. No. Look at him first. Peter! Richard! How many syllables is it? 1? Somebody say Eric! That's 2 syllables. All right, I'm gonna take a suggestion from this row, this whole section. Rich, Chris. Hold on, let's check. He looks, nope. She's saying no already. You got a Chris ass face though. It's easy. All right, the middle, what y'all got? I think I heard Tom. You guys think he looks like a Tom? She stood up. Bob! It's not Bob either? All right, now I'm going to take a couple of cracks at it myself. Well, actually, you know what? Let me give upstairs a shot, huh? What's his name? Mark? Mark? Mark is close? What the f? Yeah. Yeah, it's Matt. Huh? Yes. Matt, how come you got that little piece of hair right there? Why don't you just cut that off? It's what? A cul-de-sac? No. That's Vietnam. A cul-de-sac would suggest that people can still live in a happy home around the outskirts of the end of the neighborhood, but you have a tuft of hair in the middle like a roundabout. Let me see it. Come here. Is it pullable? I just want to just delicately. Let me see one more little just. God damn. And you make your barber work around that, huh? You be like, you better not cut the goddamn island. Every time you walk in the barber shop, the barber be like, man. Come on, Matt. Sit your bald ass down. Matt, what do you do for money, man?
IT.
IT? Like information technology? Or are you just trying to be clever and tell me you do it?
Yeah, programming.
Did you programming? Like code?
Yeah.
Get out of here. So you work in the dark. I was born in the dark. You really? Okay. For who?
A law firm.
A law firm? Do you guys recognize him? You're like, not without a hat, bro. What the f? Jesus Christ, Matt. Who do we need to sue? Nair. Sue Nair. I thought it was hair gel. How long you been like that? Because this doesn't seem like it just happened overnight. Like you've been waking up with patches of hair on your pillows. And what's crazy is your arms are the hairiest arms I've seen since Teen Wolf. Can you see, hold your arms up so they can see how hairy you are. Hold it up for the camera. Look at how hairy he is. He got hair everywhere but where he really, really wants it. Damn.
Long time.
You really look like a pee-pee though, like. You love him like that? Really? Look at all the women. It's Ohio. We love who we love. Kids. Whether they look like it or not. You ain't the only kid here. We met one earlier.
I used to have a lot of hair.
You used to have long hair?
I used to have a lot of hair.
You had a lot of hair? What happened?
It was thick.
It was what?
It was thick.
It was thick?
It's gone.
What happened? You had stress? That's from, your head looks like that from worrying? Do you remember when you first seen that it wasn't there no more? And like what emotion was connected to what, where it might be? No, just for the sake of me trying to hang on. What happened? So you got up one morning and you got out the shower and you wiped the fog off the mirror. You're like, I gotta stop eating bleach. Like what? How?
He saw a picture.
He saw a picture? Of what?
Like in the back.
You saw a picture of the back of your head?
Yeah, I was like, where'd it go?
You said, where'd it go? She was like, baby, it's been gone. Are you massaging him right now to make sure? You probably the reason he ain't got no hair. He go down, you like, that's my spot. That's my goddamn spot. Don't stop. Oh, don't stop. His hairs can't handle it. It's just doink, 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 doink. Oh, that's my... She done noogied all this hair out the follicles.
I just love you, Matt.
So that's them brothers.
That's my son.
That's your child? Stand up, you lying. How old are you?
40.
God damn, you look fantastic for 40. How long were you locked up? You've been free for 40 years and still look this young. You work in construction?
I'm looking at her though, right?
The single girl? He said he could build you a house. He said he's looking at you. Let's run it up one more time. Yeah. How old is your son?
22.
How old are you? She right in the middle. She can pick. She's stopping at all the rooms in the hallway. Both y'all come out. What's up with y'all? This a family? You by yourself? How you say? I'm all right. You want me to hook you up with somebody? She said, I mean... Why you do that? Ain't even no hair on your head. She ran her finger through like 5 cuckabugs. A cuckabug is a nap. It's a ball of hair that hasn't been brushed or combed. Make sure the white people on the same page. It's soft though? Let me see. Is it soft? You don't know who you fucking with. Let me see how soft it is. Let me see. It's soft. Please tell me you got when I jiggled her head. She took it too. It's called grippable. You ain't lying. That motherfucker ain't just serious. Little tennis ball head. That's the most disrespectful shit I've done on stage in my life. You thought I was just gonna rub it? Nah. What's your name, Grip? Huh? Rihanna? Nice to meet you, baby. Do you want me to hook you up with somebody? Or we go together now that I grabbed your head like that? She said, oh, most definitely. I've been. So is these y'all friends or sisters or something? Y'all look at cousins. That's wonderful. And you knew what this was? He was like, let's go down there and watch this. Oh, I know she didn't know. Look how she's looking at me. She like, you about to fuck with everybody down here? This is setup. Your cousin set you up. He's fucked up. Just so you know, when she bought the tickets, this is called the roast zone. Like, bitch, you got me in the roast zone. I'm in a zone for getting roasted. You know I don't want nobody talking about me. It's your birthday gift? Happy birthday. How young are you? 33? Girl, you look good. Got good skin and shit. Mm-hmm. What you be putting on your face to keep it so smooth? Vaseline? That's it? That's an old school secret. That's the second time I heard that. I had this Uber driver. She looked like she was 28. She was like, you know, I'm 77 years old. I was like, God damn, what you put on your face? She was like, Vaseline. We always do that. I said, I bet you got the plug, huh? You got the big tub. Put it this way, I ain't gonna never run out. I was like, damn. So what's your name, Vaseline? Dominique, it's nice to meet you. So you got a lot of Vaseline at the house? You leave it in the bathroom or is it on your nightstand? Both? You got, how many places do you got Vaseline in the house? 3? What's the third place? Downstairs? So you got a 2-story house? She like, don't move. I got your ass. Don't move. Mm-hmm. Talking all that shit at the show. And now for my skin. What up, beautiful people? Pardon the spots on my shirt. I spilled something trying to help somebody with something. Then I wiped it with the wrong thing and left a bunch of little spots. I could have fixed this had I done it right in the first place. Anyways, today's episode is brought to you by Ezel's Chicken. This is the Northwest premier chicken place to go. Yes, there's a black podcast sponsored by Black Ass Chicken. It is what it is. You can hate until you taste it, because once you taste it, you're going to be like, I get it. It all makes sense. Shout out to Mr. Ezel. Now, listen, I want to tell you about some shows I got coming up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm doing this because this is how Gary Owen did his. So here we go. We got the Bijou Theater in Knoxville, Tennessee, Friday, August 23rd. Saturday, August 24th, Robert Kirk Walker Theater in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Sunday, August 25th, we're going to go to Huntsville, Alabama at the Mars Music Hall. Then at the end of August, at the Bricktown Comedy Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'll be doing 5 shows. Okay, for more shows, go to NateJacksonComedy.com. That's all the stuff I have for August. You know what? Because it rolls into Labor Day weekend, I'm also going to take some time to tell you about the big-ass show I'm doing on Sunday, September 1st. This is Labor Day Eve, I guess you can call it. We're at the YouTube Theater. It's myself, Dominique, Corey Holcomb, Ryan Davis, and Dion Cole. It's going to be an amazing show. Also, at the Super Funny Comedy Club here in Tacoma, Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club, we have Dion Cole this weekend, doing 2 shows Friday and 2 shows Saturday. With that said, let's dive into some topics. Okay, first topic is Tyreek Hill wants to race Noah. Noah Lyles from the Olympics has said that being a champion in basketball is not a world champion, it's like a national champion. Granted, he's right and wrong, right? Like it's the National Basketball Association is for the United States, but there's so many foreign players that they are on all those other teams. So when we're hooping still against the best in the world. So winning a national basketball championship in the United States does actually correlate to being a world champion. Tyreek don't like that. Tyreek don't like that he been talking. Tyreek don't like that he was all cocky. I don't know if you saw how he started the 200-meter dash, but he literally wasted half of his energy jumping around, bouncing all over all 8 lanes while the other 7 runners were in the blocks ready to start. Tyreek says that's cocky. He says, when you get back to the States, get ready because I'm going to race you. So everybody can sit back and watch Tyreek Hill get his ass dusted. So that's pretty much what would happen if the cheetah raced Noah Lyles. We don't like how fast Noah Lyles has been talking, but we got to respect how fast he is on the track, my brother. Those track stars do not fuck around. I watched DK Metcalf running against 7 other track stars. He hung with them, but he was in 6th or 7th place. And he's one of the fastest NFL receivers that is in the entire league. So, yeah, I don't know if challenging him to a race is going to get him to be quiet. Because if he beats you, then what? Now he got a license to say anything he wants to say. I think he needs to outrun, something like a train. Or outrun a Mini Cooper. Show me that. Just whoop him and show him the machine is faster than man. Then maybe that'll make him be quiet. But he's a gold medal winner in the Olympics for the 100-meter dash. I think we should let him talk his shit. I think we should just sit back and watch him talk his shit and be great. He's a gold medal winning track star. Instead of challenging him, I think it is what it is. He's crazy as hell. I watched the interview. He said he was raised in a cult, him and his mama. And they went from one cult to another situation that they thought was going to be the escape from the cult, and it was cultish too. He won the gold medal and then came out with a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh shit on his arms. He's a special individual. So let's let him go ahead and be special. He's the fastest man on earth, and let's celebrate him for that instead of trying to challenge him to races in the hood. That's what niggas do. Moving on. We have a section of the show called Caitlin Clark Watch. Moving on. Because that's how long that segment deserves today. I'm going to move right the hell on. Don't nobody give a damn. Preseason has started. I saw an article that said Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes got the same stats, except Patrick Mahomes is winning games deep into the playoffs. They said they're the same quarterback. Maybe even Dak is better than Patrick Mahomes. I also saw Patrick Mahomes do a behind-the-back pass. So I just want to say, let's stop comparing Dak to other people who are doing great things. Yes, Dak is great, but it's a different kind of greatness that Patrick Mahomes is exuding, right? Like, it seems to me like Dak is mechanical, technical. He's working the feet. He's doing the hips. He's got the 3-step drop. He has his release. He's a technical guy, right? As if you had an android at quarterback, a very talented black android. Patrick Mahomes is out there creating. He's improving. He's loose. Yeah, you call this play, but that might not be what happens. He might pump fake, spin one way, spin the other, fuck around, throw it behind his back or cross field in the other direction. You just got to appreciate him for creating on the spot. I'm a fan of Patrick Mahomes. I'm not a fan of the way he walks back to the huddle after he scores or after he gets a first down or after he slides. I cannot stand that he switches his hips. I don't understand. Like, he literally embodies what you would expect the NFL quarterback to be, like the leader of the team, like awesome, machismo, man's man, and then he switches back to the huddle. Like, yeah, bitch, huddle up. Like, I don't get that. I don't get the switching. Is Patrick Mahomes thick? Like, is that what I did? I'm not tuning into the game to see the quarterback out here switching his thick ass hips? I'm confused. His dad worked with him on every aspect of the game, and his mom worked with him on getting back to the huddle. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why he's speed walking and switching, but, it is what it is. But I just don't want to see no thick-ass quarterback. Russell Wilson had a terrible preseason at the Steelers. I'm already over the Russell Wilson hate. It is what it is. He went to the Broncos. He did his thing. They got rid of him because they didn't run the system that works for him. He's at the Steelers. They need a fresh chance. And now he's going toe-to-toe with Justin Fields. And people are already talking about bringing in Tannehill with Justin Fields because one of the coaches worked with Tannehill and they had a lot of success. And that Russell might be a better fit at the Vikings where Sam Donald and some other quarterback and somebody else got hurt. Their depth chart is weak where they got hurt. I'm back in a mode mentally where I want to see Russell win. He needs to just go to a market where he doesn't have to be the blackest person. He needs to go to a market where he doesn't have to be appreciated for the culture. He just needs to go where it's like a football culture. It's all football. We don't care who's running the team. Football, football, football. That might be Minnesota. You think of Minnesota, you don't think of it's not the blackest cultural epicenter that there is. If you visit Minnesota, you're actually shocked. You're like, wow, look at all this diversity, and Paisley Park is here, and this is where Prince was from, and all that. But from outsider looking in, that could be a good place for him to be. He's used to playing cold. He came up in Wisconsin, and so maybe that's a good fit. I would have loved to see him step up during the preseason and solidify his job over Justin Fields, but it looks like that's not what happened yet. I'm rooting for Russell Wilson again to have some success. I really am. I think that TikToking with his wife hurt him. I think that when he has his attention torn between several different things at a time, that's when I start to see him waver at quarterback. And if he can just focus in and they say lock in. That's what they say when you're playing Call of Duty. Lock in. So if he can just lock in, I think he'll have another set of successful seasons. Because when I saw him at the All-Star Weekend for the Pro Bowl, he hit 12 out of 11 markers. It looked like he was having his own combine. I'd like to see him get a W again, is what I'm saying. There's people who are like, man, fuck Russell Wilson, right? Like Trenton, who's behind the boards right now, could care less. Trenton is a Broncos fan. He saw Russell Wilson come into Broncos, and he feels like it distracted his team from what they should have been doing, and they could have hit the ground running. I don't give a fuck about the Broncos. Broncos just like having a big head white boy at quarterback. That's their whole thing. I've said it once. I'll say it again. If you got a giant head and you're a white dude, you're going to have success at the Broncos. Peyton Manning had success there. John Elway has success there. You just got to have a big-ass head, and they respect you as a team leader. That's what they want. Not a short African-American. That their community can't handle that. They're a mile high up in the sky, and they're dealing with a lot of racism. They can't handle a black leader on the field. We can throw to you, we can pass the ball to you and let you run in and kill yourself, but what we're not going to do is have the leader of our free world be a short, stocky nigga. It's a problem for Denver. They need a tall, big-head white boy. So who they got? Bo Nix. Bo Nix got listed as the starting quarterback for the Broncos, and if you go look at him, he fits the profile. He's another big-head white boy. So Trenton is happy. He's happy. He says all is well in Bronco land. Let's ride. That's what he says right now. Tyrese crying? You want to talk about Tyrese crying? Why? You want to know that there's a safe space that men can talk to each other. Men need to know that. Okay, men need to. I think men do know there's safe spaces to talk to each other. They just don't equate the Breakfast Club with being that place, right? Now, somebody who's such a big proponent of therapy and getting help as Charlemagne is, he spent a lot of time laughing at and with Tyrese during that interview. But yeah, Tyrese was very poignant in his interview. He said his jewelry was fake. He said he don't care about that. He said how many house cleaners has he had? Hotels have stolen his stuff. Talking about we don't know where it went. So he's not even bothering wearing real jewelry anymore because until you've lost $250,000 worth of jewelry, don't talk to him about whether his jewelry is real or if his jewelry is fake. That wasn't the emotional part Keith was referring to. She's talking to the part where he was in tears and turning down napkins. Like, black men cry. It is what it is. He said, you know, when you get a divorce, the woman's not the only one that's hurt. When you experience a miscarriage, the woman's not the only one that's hurt. When the money and how
the breadwinning is ebbing and flowing, don't just always check on the woman. The man is, that's a whole, there's trauma there, And Tyrese has always been very talented. He's gone through a lot. He lost both of his sisters, his mom, his wife. I don't know if he went through a miscarriage situation, but if he did, he went through that too. So there's a lot. And I haven't had a reason to be crying in a public sphere or space, or really even crying in private. I just haven't had anything happen that has brought me to tears. But if that was the thing, I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. If I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. If I'm crying, I'm crying. Judge me. Shame on the people that are like, look at this bitch ass nigga. Like, shame on that person. What you crying at? Like, I think it's kind of wild that he had to look dead at the camera and level with the people and say, listen, black men cry. Like, we're humans. It's not like black men are incapable of emotion or that we don't have tear ducts. We can be sad. We can cry. And so it's real. So that's my 2 cents on it. I don't know if that's what you intended for me to say. Sometimes I know you want me to be like, shut your bitch ass up, Tyree, but that's not how I feel.
That is not what I think you should say.
Just saying. And also, I'm not even saying there's a knock to Charlemagne, because I know Charlemagne, like I said, he's done a lot of therapy work, and I like Charlemagne, right? I don't know if he's a controversial character where some people don't like Charlemagne, but I like Charlemagne. I have a story about it. When D-Ray did Hip Hop Squares, hosted Hip Hop Squares season 1 and season 2, I was booked as the crowd warm up. And so every time before the break, after the break, during the show, when the crowd is cheering and yelling and laughing and in good spirits, that's me that's generating that. Like, yeah, the show's funny, but when you're there filming for 6 to 8 hours with a paid audience that's the same all day long, they start to lose energy and you got to keep them upbeat. And so that was me. I'm bribing them with Starbursts and giving out candy and telling jokes and having them dance and do twerk competitions and having the stars come out of the squares and come down and interact with them. And so it was a lot of work. I hadn't done warm-up work before. It was a different world. It's a different beast entirely to be the source of everybody's turn up. But that's what you're there for. And it also was a struggle for me because I wanted my own square. I'm like, I'm a celebrity. Why can't, I'm not eligible for a square? What about one of these episodes? Just throw me in the corner. Like, but based on where my career is at, they're like, why would we just randomly have you sitting in the corner? Like, that's how they're acting. But I saw some of the squares, and I'm like, that nigga's randomly sitting in the corner. Why can't I? So, you're in between a golden rock and a golden hard place, right? Like, it's gonna pay well, but you have to humble yourself to do it, right? Like, if you have aspirations to be on-camera talent, you're swallowing your tongue every day as you literally pour all your all into an unseen role. You may see your name briefly during credits, but in general, no one's going to remember, who was the warm-up. If you go to a live taping, if you've ever been to a live taping, you end up falling in love with the warm-ups. You're like, dude, the warm-up they were so cool. Usually it's a tandem usually. Like, the warm-up was so cool. Usually, and that's the person cracking the most jokes out of everyone. You know what I mean? Everybody else is like, action. They say their line or their jokes, they get their laugh cut. From then until the next action, after a commercial break or somebody got to go to the bathroom, the warm-up is on. There was 20-minute, 30-minute chunks where I'm doing jokes. I'm performing. I'm fucking with people. So it was a lot. But I would get there, and half of the squares were like, celebrities that are like acknowledging the crowd, the host, no acknowledgement of the warm-up, right? Hard as I'm working. I got the squares laughing. T.I.'s like, this is crazy. Some people don't acknowledge it at all. Well, during a couple of the breaks, like, they're like, I got an in-ear, and they're like, go over and, if celebrity and squares energy is kind of low, go over there and, peak up Michael Blackson's energy, or go up and peak up, Charlemagne is looking at his phone or something. Go just tell him, say something. So I go over. I'm like, Charlemagne, what's good? They said they want to see you look up some more. And you looking down. You're like, I bet, got you. Well, that's not particularly what happened with Charlemagne. It was somebody else. But I'm saying this about Charlamagne to bring it full circle is that, so you now know what it was like being the warm-up, right? Like you want to matter more than you do. And you might matter more than you think you do, but it's a selfless job. I go over and I speak to Charlamagne, and whereas everybody else is in I'm busy mode, or I'm, you know, their bandwidth is full with other tasks, messing with their phone or talking to their own team or whatever. Charlamagne took the time to be attentive and speak and say what's up and actually hold a conversation. How are you doing, dog? You're killing it as a warm up. And he told me, he was like, I said, man, thank you. I feel seen. And he was like, oh no, I see you. You know, I started out in the trenches with Wendy. So I appreciate the role that I love the guy that's in that role, because I know you're the one that's going to elevate up out of anybody in the space. Like, that's almost word for word what he said. I was like, I'll be damned. And I went back over and I finished doing warm up. So anyone that has that type of perspective, like the little guy matters, I rock with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a fan of Charlamagne. My daddy had a stroke. That's a thing. We did my birthday party on the 14th at the club, Wednesday, August 14th, and it was dope. It is what it is. I got a Werther's Original in my mouth. This part of the show is sponsored by Werther's Originals. This part of the show is sponsored by Werther's Original. This is the old world recipe. This is a classic hard caramel candy with creamy caramel filling. So it's not just Werther's on the outside. It's soft and creamy on the inside. Just like me, my heart is like that too, right? Like it's hard on the outside, but it's soft and creamy on the inside. Anyway, my dad was trying to go to the Democratic National Convention. He made it as far as the Wally Park and had a whole ass stroke. The good news is physically he's fine. Cognitively he's fine. Like he's watching the DNC still. He's reading the newspaper. When you speak to him, he understands you. The part that is foggy and or dead, or he's rehabilitating and healing the synapses around, is the part where he's thinking what he wants to say and then he's not able to say what he's thinking. So it's very frustrating if you can imagine having a thought and the world around you is moving at regular speed and you're just trying to get that one thought out. By the time you get it out, it may not even be poignant to the conversation anymore. So we're all having to slow down and be patient. And I'm learning from it in a sense. Like, you have to really, one, don't take your loved ones for granted. Tell your people you love them. Two, take your health and cherish your own health. The fact that you can talk, the fact that you can listen, the fact that you can sing a song when it hits you, or you can daydream. Like, all that stuff is things that I overlooked. It's just like, yeah, it's just part of who I am. But now that I see my dad struggling with, putting those things back together, I'm like, man, I've been taking it for granted. He's proud of me. He wrote down, you have show, go. So he wanted me to keep working. And he was bragging to the nurses about me. He said, he wrote on the whiteboard, he said he sold more tickets in 2023. And, he said he sold more tickets. And then my sister was like, reading the board and trying to tell the nurse what he's saying. He said he sold more tickets in 2023. My dad said twice. So he sold more tickets in 2023, and then he sold more tickets again. Like he's doing fantastic. So, stroke and all, he's still the same proud, strong black man. We just got to get the words to come out the right way. And what I've learned helps is a couple of things, because we're kinesthetic as African Americans, right? We like to touch it, feel it, see it. So you need an example. So if he's trying to say something and I can deduce what he's trying to say, I say, look at my mouth. Then I say it. Then he mimics my mouth, and then he gets it out just fine. Then we celebrate, a little clapping or something, so he knows, because it's so frustrating to not get things out that it's a reward to get it out. So he's actually 4 days from a stroke, and he's already counting to 10. Oddly enough, you can sing songs. A part of your brain that stores music and melodies and songs and song lyrics, different than the part of your brain from just general speaking. So music therapy or melodic therapy is actually a thing. We're not going that far, but it was just interesting to watch him struggle to say everything, having to use a whiteboard to talk, but then he could sing Happy Birthday, the regular version, the Stevie Wonder version, and then his own blues version that he does. Also, even the counting to 10, because hand gestures are stored in a different part of your brain, right? So sign language would still be he would still be a fluent if he ever knew sign language. But in counting to 10 and using his fingers, 1 through 10 was just fine. Like to where my mom verbally was like, well, I'll be damned. And then the last thing that I think is interesting is cuss words are essentially stored in a different folder in your brain because they're like forbidden to say in general conversation. So his cuss words are flawless. I said, can you say fuck? And he's like, nah, but it wasn't because he couldn't. He didn't want to say it in front of the nurse that was in the room. So later when he was reading off his paper and he had to say huckleberry and we had to teach him how to form his mouth again to say huck, 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 he got huckleberry down. And then he said, hey. And I looked over at him and he said, fuck. I said, man, come on, man. Everybody started laughing. He still has a great sense of humor. He's still saying jokes. But yeah, man, love your people. And check on your strong friends. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you just assume everything is cool. I've had a lot of messages in my phone or people who have had issues or things that they've come to me for, and all of it in context and perspective to what is happening at home and with family. I'm like, it doesn't even matter right now. You know what I mean? So I think it would behoove people to not come into situations loaded or with with a message or whatever they're going to say. Don't just bust in the room with your own agenda. Like read the room, see what's going on, and then, you know, maybe you'll appreciate the setting a little bit more. But that's what's going on in my private world. And it's a lot. It's a lot to look at, like, you know, your example of manhood and strength and all that, to just be struggling. I think if he was lacking some of the other areas, like receiving information, which some people struggle after a stroke, they can't even receive the information. So now you're trying to relay what you're saying to them and then understand what they're saying. But like that is extremely tough and can take 3 to 5, 7, in some cases 8 years of rehabilitation. But him being cognitively strong helps because I'm like, he's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still him. His essence is still him. Whereas some people have strokes so severe that you're like, this is a shell of what they used to be. Well, no, it's him. He's still talking shit, saying, you know, telling jokes, and he's cracking up because the speech pathologist came into the room. She's like, sometimes you got to just say the word and let them watch your mouth. So she's like, Mr. Jackson, look at how I say it. And he looks at her mouth. Now, so my siblings are older than me, 12 years older and 16 years older. So they were gone for most of my childhood. So I grew up in the house with him as an old ass daddy, right? So I have the most hours and time spent around him. So I know what he's trying to say. Like I understand his cadence in talking, when he's trying to say something serious, when he's trying to make a joke, when he has a question. And that's even without him saying anything. It's just the verbal cues and even the timing of a thing. Like when he has said certain jokes, I knew that's what he was trying to say. And everybody was like, yeah, he had the floor. Everybody's paying attention if he's saying something serious. Like, you guys know he's about to talk some shit, right? They're like, what? I'm like, just the next thing he says is not going to be serious. So tune out unless you want to laugh with him. He's like, he laughing while he's trying to write. The lady says, look at my mouth while I say it. He going to say, you pretty mouth. I say, God damn. My mom said, what? Then he gonna gaslight. Nice teeth. I'm like, nah, you said she had a pretty mouth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna gaslight and have a stroke? So he's still hilarious. Like he still has his, joking, positive good nature, and frustration hasn't overwhelmed him. He's having wins. He asked for ice cream today, so we went on a trip to Dairy Queen to get. He wanted a soft serve, and everybody else wanted Blizzard, So we did that. My stomach's on fire right now because we did that. I think the older you get lactose too. I am back losing weight again. I am full on semaglutide, which is an active ingredient in Ozempic. So I'm not on Ozempic, but I am on semaglutide, and it has curbed my appetite entirely. So I think even as soon as January, I think I'm gonna look just different, which is a problem. It's a problem. If I get a 6-pack again, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be fat groupies everywhere, and I'm inviting them. Bring your big ass out. That's what it's gonna be. I told a joke at a show where I said you could tell the quality of your groupies, or you could tell the quality of your career based on your groupies, right? So like you see Chris Brown doing meet and greet, and there's beautiful women draped all over him. They paid $1,000 to jump across and lay in his arms. My groupies, you can't even pick up their thigh. You know, I'm like, they said, there's some women out there in the lobby waiting on you. I said, what they look like? They came back. Like, so I got Benya Pollywog in the lobby for me. We got some more grinding to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you can tell if your career is booming. What the bitches look like out there. And if they trash, you got to get back to work. What your groupies look like right now, Trenton? What groupies? Damn. I got old white women that will follow you out of town and drive backwards down the street and drive into traffic trying to give you a cookie. I got a lady that I thought was a frog the whole time and realized she was a whole human. I thought she was some type of radioactive crossbreed between human and toad. I had I don't know, a nematode. Yeah, she looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja bitch. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? She like pussy in the half shell, pussy power. So I gotta turn up on the extras. You know, who feels comfortable coming around? And really, I think a lot of it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's Keela's fault. Yeah. See, she was texting, that made her look up. But I'll tell you right now, it's Keela's fault because the women who are hanging back now are the bold ones that are willing to walk past a black woman that's clearly on the team, working with me. She's got on the outfit. She's selling the merch. They'll check with her and be like, is he your man? Type shit. But usually, like, just Keela's presence is enough that women are like, he cute, but they kind of stay away. Now, these pollywogs, these Benya pollywogs, they're like, I don't care who Keela is, I'm going back there. Like, so Keela be warding off a lot of the bullshit. The same way can't no men really get to Keela when she around all of us. You know what I'm saying? Keela be trying to tiptoe off. You know, she just like, I just need to make myself accessible. Where was we at when we was in the club and Keela gone?
No.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You was dancing by yourself. You weren't doing nothing bad. But if somebody was gonna holler, that was a window of opportunity because we were still at the bar trying to buy drinks for your ass. Yeah, where were we? We was at that place where there was 3 bars. The Uber driver came. The Uber driver came into the club with us.
Oh no.
Naples, Florida. Yeah, I'm like, where in the hell is Keela? Can't find her. Keela then went all the way around the other side of the club by the DJ. She over there with Haley and Sue Ra and the Uber driver. They over there twerking in a corner. Can't even no men get up into them because they got their ass in the corner, but they over there throwing it though. They throwing ass right into the corner of the wall. So I'm not approachable right now, but I feel like if I had the tour set up to where like I had a road person that was their thing, like go get the bitches. I see guys come to the club or I see guys touring and they'll meet a beautiful woman and they're like, hey man, it was nice to meet you. That's what's up. Then they move on to the next person. They're signing meet and greet. Their opener is like, he would like your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Just off of some wink or some type of signal they got. They know they need to get that, you know. And Instagram is not enough. We want your phone number, you know. So I don't got that. Sound what is? Drakish? Everybody grown. Drakish is when they're young. Say, Drake, I heard you like him young. That's literally the lyric. Yeah, so no, this ain't Drakish. I'm just telling you why I feel like whoever's trying to see me after a show, whoever's trying to launch extracurriculars is like in the face, okay? It's like Jack Link's jerky. Like it's all.
Is there somebody who can? Is that even an option? We fucking groupies?
Is there somebody? I'll smash a groupie. You want to know if I'll fuck a groupie? What's she look like? What's she talking about?
Look good.
Is she my type? She's my type. She likes me. She already appreciates what I do on stage and my craft. She done did some research. Hey, how's your dog Brandy? Like groupies be knowing stuff.
They know a lot.
Yeah. Why the fuck wouldn't I? That makes no sense. The problem is they can't. You're like, excuse me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's like, excuse me, we're headed the other direction. But Heath has been so helpful. He's had people come all backstage in the green room and shit thinking they were friends. Like, I don't know her. I don't know that person, Heath. He's like, oh, I thought it was your friend. I'm like, Heath, if I come on stage and go to my green room and there's a stranger sitting in it, that's a problem. But now he's talking about everybody got to wear your lanyards. We're stepping up security. Nigga, you're the reason that anybody's getting to me. You're the reason. So I'm excited to go to Tennessee, man. We're gonna shoot another episode of the food show in Alabama, and so look out for that. Because our workflow that we're gonna leave these cities when it's multiple cities in a row. We don't have the time to go and sit down like that. But if it's a city like Tulsa that's coming up where I have 5 shows, so I'm there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we can find a window of time to go film for 45 minutes and get a 4 or 5 minute episode out of that. But when it's this fast, like we're gonna go into 2 cities in Tennessee, and we got to do the shows, wake up, get in the car, drive, do the shows, wake up, get in the car, drive, wake up, get in the car, airport. We don't have time to mess around, really. And if we are going to grab some food, we're literally grabbing some food. So we don't have time for a full production. We do, but we're not there yet as a team that's producing on the road. We will be soon, though, because we're planning and we're having our meetings. And I'm saying that because for those of you who are like, man, do more of that. Like, you got to understand this work behind, like we got to set it up, get access to the restaurant, shoot it. Somebody got to edit it. And you guys just be like, more, so we're trying to get you some more, but bear with us. And as we get into this second leg of the tour, which, to be honest with you, it truly starts this weekend. We just have to manage our expectations, track our energy, and be vigilant with our own output, and then we can continue to give you great content. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the new frequency of material that's hitting social media. There's now at least 1 clip a day hitting TikTok and Instagram. When I say at least, we've been shooting for 2 and getting 2 for about 6 days now, and I can see the energy online. We hit 1 million on Facebook. We hit 500. We hit 500,000 on YouTube. We hit 400, and Instagram is jumping right now too. Instagram went from 400,000 to 439,000, and so 39,000 in 7 days, which is a big jump on an app where nobody's clicking follow anymore. It's actually at 439,835. So in 65 likes, it'll be at 439,900. At 440,000. And that's a big benchmark, because everyone who's a follower, or you like a video, or you send the video out, or you comment on a video, you become part of my algorithm, and you're part of the universe that this is, so that when shows are coming up and I'm coming to your market, you're tapped in and you know what's going on. I have some big stuff coming up, some big announcements. When I say that, I don't want you to feel like it's empty and it's not really happening. This stuff is really happening. It is so big that I had to sign NDAs, and I have to wait until the companies that produce the content are ready to market before I can say it. Otherwise, I'll be letting the cat out the bag early and could jeopardize my involvement in the project at all. So just know there's some big ass stuff coming up. I can tell you about the movie Good Fortune with Seth Rogen, Keanu Reeves, Aziz Ansari, Keke Palmer, and Helen Wong. And that's not the biggest news. There's something TV related. There's something comedy related. It's really exciting. We're on the precipice of another ladder rung and continuing, this marathon to the number 1 spot. Why not? At the end of the day, the main things that I wanted to make sure that I shared with you guys is that we're going into leg 2 of the tour. I'm coming to a city near you. I want you guys to come to a show. And anybody can get it. If you look away, I won't get you. So don't be scared to be in the building, but come on. And that we have Dion Cole at the club this week. to be honest with you, I don't know how fast this episode comes out. So it's like last week was Dion Cole. Man, we had a time. So, but that's what I'd like to make sure that it has the thickest brushstrokes on is that. And then I'll let you know how Tennessee and Alabama go next week. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tap in. NateJacksonComedy.com, SuperFunnyComedyClub.com, and peace.
Y'all a couple right there? So you know, right? Don't you, sir? That's your wife? She just, not yet? Oh. She's like, stop. That's your girlfriend then? How long y'all been boyfriend, girlfriend? 4 years? Okay. So this is your anniversary around now? Mardi Gras. Oh, so y'all was supposed to be a fling. She said, no, real shit. He paid a couple of bills and then... You know they make you pay your phone bill every month? So I kept on calling them. And what's your name, benefactor? Hi, Chris. And Raven? Who said that's cute? I can't see. Who? Young Thug? You going to jail. Who? Oh, there's somebody right there. How you doing? You want some shit, don't you? I said it. If you gonna f with people, I'm right here. What's your little loud ass name? Huh? Your name's whatever? What's your name? Portia? Like the car. You must not watch my videos to know that that's some stupid ass shit. I'm intelligent, Portia. God damn. She from Chicago? Yeah. So that means it's okay to be dumb like that? The f***? She said some simple shit. My name Kool-Aid, like to drink. Who the f*** don't know a Porsche is a car? All right, so Portia, you visiting from Chicago? Huh? There's a V in that. Damn. You got the accent from several places right now. I live here. Yeah, I want to talk to you more so I can just understand. She took the heat off y'all. Just keep the black love. But she said, I live here. You live here. And so who is this with you? This is your boo. Okay, the white man right there. You don't have to. He's like, golly, that's her. Oh, what? What the f? Montgomery. Jesus Christ. I repeated you. Can I get a pencil? What's your name, boss? Huh? Lou? Blue. Okay. And so you guys are all friends?
Yes, we just got here.
Okay. Because she tried to act like this is blindside. That way, like, absolutely, this is my blue right here. He not big enough? What that mean? Sir, I think your wife just tried to me on the low. I don't know if you're paying attention. He like, oh, God damn, you're not big enough. Right. Look at Portia. The f*** you mean you ain't big enough? She big enough for me? The f***? I'm from the south side and the west side. I'm from every side. I'm from south side, South County. I'm from the south south. I fuck with 85 south. I'm south south. Portia, what you do for money, man? People, you making money talking like that? What you do, baby? Huh? Yeah, but what do you do? What do you do? You damn sure don't listen. Blue, is it this bad at the house? Blue, it's like that at home. You be like, God damn, Portia. Make your own sound, 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 make your own sound. Can you make me a sandwich? Make your own sound, make your own sound, make your own sound. It's called sandwich or sound. You want ham sound or turkey sound? What the fuck are the rest of your consonants? A consonant is any letter other than a vowel, so it's not A, E, I, or a U, or sometimes Y. You want a sound? Portia, listen to me. You thinking about what you want to say, but you just got to just clear that out. Just give me a blank canvas and let me paint on it, and then you read what the paint says. What do you do for a living? Blue, what you drinking, bro? Ain't no way. How long y'all been together, Blue? 2 years? It's been like this the whole time? Father God, we come to you humbly and we ask, no, this is serious. You a flight attendant? For what airline? Spirit. I need you to work there until Delta accepts your application. Ain't no button on a Spirit flight. You gotta be like, oh, yeah, ooh, ooh. It's a Spirit flight. The flight attendant's got on headphones. In case of emergency, will you open the door for people? I need a verbal yes. The fuck, the fuck, the fuck, the fuck, the fuck, the fuck. Yes, bitch, we about to take off. Ooh, ooh. Spirit be throwing the snacks at. You gotta pay attention. The fuck was that? Peanuts. She over there trying not to laugh at her job. You know Spirit is some bullshit. You be on the Spirit plane like, let me off. Sir, we are 20,000 feet. Let me out this motherfucker, man. These niggas shooting dice, man. They shooting dice. That's the pilot. This nigga like, come on, motherfucker. Daddy need. I'm like, who's steering the plane? Oh, we got an old lady up there. This is her last wish. She shipped her.
They let me do it, baby. They let me do it.
And said it with pride, too.
Spirit, what's up?
Spirit is on some bullshit. It's literally Soul Plane. You look out the window, the nigga with these is out there pop locking. Like, what the fuck? What the plane doing while you got down doom, 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 your dumb ass outside? Can I get some headphones to watch the movie? We ain't got no headphones. You just watch the movie? Watch the movie then. You want captions? Man, I don't know what the fuck going on. All right, look, he about to die. Ma'am, how you just gonna ruin the movie? Spirit Airlines got movies about plane crashes. I'm on Spirit watching Flight. Like, yeah, this is crazy. I'm about to fight. We all gotta watch this? We only got 2 movies. What else you got? Snakes on the plane? All right, yeah, I'll watch this. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, ass. What terminal are they in? I don't even know. When I see all that yellow, I'll be like, caution, 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 turn around. So you a flight attendant for Spirit for real now? How long it take to get your wings? 6 weeks? God damn. So you a flight attendant after 2 paychecks? You didn't even have 2 periods. You was already... She already securing the friendly skies. I feel like it should be longer than that. Shouldn't it be more intense? 6 weeks? Yeah, I don't like Spirit. They got me one time. They got me one. I was trying to get somewhere, and every other ticket was $330. Spirit was like, 28? You don't want this? You don't want this hot $28? We'll get you there. We will get you there. I didn't know they didn't have no fucking seats on the plane. You got to rent the seat. 28 gets you on the plane, but you need a 45 for a chair to sit in. If you need to use the bathroom, you can buy 3 tokens. Tokens are $10 each. I can't, even though you close, I can't understand you because your voice. Put some bass in your voice.
Yeah, because of what the motherfucker with the Spirit, with the motherfucking donkey, with the goddamn.
This is why I'm not flying Spirit. She the one reading over this shit.
What's up, bitch? Look. Okay, so if you or someone you know is a child or 12 years old, motherfucking mask gonna fall out the goddamn thing. When the motherfucking mask fall out the goddamn thing, don't be no dumbass bitch. Put that shit on yourself first, dumbass bitch. Now you done passed out trying to save the baby. Put your motherfucking mask on, bitch. Then save the motherfucking baby. Don't ask me for no motherfucking snacks. I brought enough for me. If you want something to drink, you better say something now. I bought a bottle of Hennessy, and when it's gone, it's gone. Shit, the fuck? Don't look at me like that, bitch. 8 weeks ago, a bitch didn't even know what a plane was. I got my wings now.
You work together to keep everybody safe? Is everybody on your flight safe?
Buckle up, everybody. We working together to keep everybody safe. I got 1 pack of peanuts. Hold your hand out. Everybody get 1 peanut. If it's too many, I'm busting these bitches in half. Everybody get half a peanut. If that's too many, I'm gonna turn it into butter. Everybody get a smudge. I'm gonna smudge everybody on the line. Welcome to Spirit.
Hey man, my seat don't recline.
Lay on the floor.
Lay on the floor. It's a dog walking up down the aisle. I'm like, who goddamn dog is that? So then these are your friends? Okay, so how long y'all been together? Like married? You just a couple? Huh, you okay? You don't look okay with that. You deserve a ring? What, no, hold on. I don't like how you put that. What you doing to deserve a ring? I'm not talking to you, you just out here. Keep your freaky ass quiet. We're talking to the good women that deserve a ring right now. You don't even want one. If he give you a ring, you'll boil it. I'm gonna talk to you be right at a pawn shop. This dumb mother tried to marry me. I'm out here. I'm in the streets. I'm a Lexus. You acting like a Toyota though. Okay. So what's your name? I'm gonna put some pressure on his ass. Courtney, nice to meet you. You've been on this woman for 4 years straight, taking the milk from the cow. You cook, clean, rub his back at night. Is she crazy? There it is. What she be doing, bro? Burning your shoes and cutting the laces off your huh? She be going through your phone. Who the f is Domino's? Delete the app. It's an app. That's clearly Domino's. Please don't find out who Kinko's is. That's where the is. Look at Crazy Sarah. That's when I f them up. Why the f is Burger King calling you? You can't have it your way. So how did y'all meet? There was parents involved? How much older than you is he? 14 years? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. 14 years is crazy, bro. Is there any law enforcement in this bitch? 14? That's statutory than a motherfucker. How old are you? You 26. So he 40. That's quick math, huh? F***ed you up, huh? Tony was like, hold on, wait a minute. Wait just a second now, hold on. Goddamn, communication, hold on. Communication. Damn. 14 and 26 is wild. Y'all even got in common? Like what? What do y'all do together? Where you're like, this is my speed. You travel a lot? Oh, he a sugar daddy. Huh? Yeah, you paying, yeah, huh? Making it rain on the little baby girl, ain't you? This is nasty. Don't look around at the judgment, just look at me. Hey, you stay focused. She turned right around and cast up. Both her was like, just went down a cup size. She done made her shrink. We mad in the mouth. So how did y'all meet? You were just driving around her school, or? That's 14 years is insane. Bro, that's 14? Fam, you were a freshman in high school when she was in testicles. Sheesh. You gotta marry her, whatever she wants. Damn. You been married before? No? How long were you locked up? Because you look young, like you don't look 14 years older. How long was you locked up? No? How long did you serve? You just got an army haircut, standard issue? You cut your hair, the Korean ladies? What do you do for a living? Roofing and real estate. So you got the money. It's his business. Look, she about to. And so how did you meet her for real? Okay, so your homeboy was like, man, have you seen my... Have you seen Charles's daughters? How did you meet? Well, I was at Thanksgiving and I looked over at the kids' table. Jesus Christ, 14 is crazy. This is your normal, by the way. It's nasty as a motherfucker to us, really. How long ago, though? So she was grown when y'all start talking, so. It's not really on you, it's on her. She keep bringing her young ass around. You're like, keep coming around, I'm you now. I got errands to run, to do, and roofs to fix, and houses to sell. She's like, can I just go with you? Please, mister. I'm 19. Jesus. You act like I'm young. Damn. How old were you when y'all met? 21. Okay, so you could drink and shit. That's not as bad as I thought. It's still terrible, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it's wild, but it ain't wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because you were 21, so you showed up. You brought a bottle to his house. Let's get that. He was like, I got responsibilities. You were like, stop. He was like, I shouldn't even be. I shouldn't be over here like. Don't tell your dad.